My Gavanen Melonin, and well met indeed. I am Arakir Galadirthan, head of the modding team behind Divide and Conquer, and welcome back to the channel as I give you a bit of a channel update. It seemed rather fitting to do this after the 40,000 subscriber special, to sort of give you all a roadmap of where the channel's going over the next, I don't know, how many years we might still have in this. So the main theme of this is that, upon reflection of the channel as a whole, I'm not really enjoying doing anything that isn't either Lord of the Rings or Divide and Conquer, and it's slowly wearing me down on the channel in general. So what I'm going to do, I've taken the decision in discussion with mostly myself, and indeed with Jessica, to drop away anything that is not Divide and Conquer or Lord of the Rings videos. So Skyrim, Réponse de Lyonnaise, those videos are going to go. And every video from hereafter will be DAC or Lord of the Rings. I'm also going to drop the videos each week down to just 3 instead of 4. So each week there will be 2 key Divide and Conquer campaign videos, so Isengard and Dorwinion at the moment, and then who knows what after that. And then the other video each week will most likely, for the next 26-ish months, be, or 26 each week, sorry, be overviews. Faction overviews for version 4 are going to return to the channel, and they will take up that nice third spot. Now, lore videos will not end, and the weeks in which there will be a lore video, which is the first Monday of each month, then at those weeks there will be 4 videos, with the lore video being the 4th. Additionally, if I do a developer diary, and there will be one coming soon, but when I do developer diaries, they will also be a week where there will be 4 videos. So there'll still every now and then be 4 videos, but generally speaking there will only be 3, and the core content of the channel is reducing to Lord of the Rings and DAC. That is basically the message of this little channel update, and indeed I'm hoping that at the moment you're enjoying watching Lord of the Rings as it plays out in the background, which is something I wanted to do. Now, speaking of the future and things we want to do, something that I would really like to bring back are the lore overviews as well. There are 3 of these on the channel already, and I want to continue on that series, whereby I first of all talk about the actual lore that we know about the specific factions we have in Divide and Conquer, and then the second half of each of those videos is me talking about what lore have we brought to that faction in Divide and Conquer. What fan fiction have we made up to make that faction fit and mould better with a total war scenario in Middle-earth? And I'd like to return those to the channel. I'd also like to return to the channel so the odd multiplayer game of Divide and Conquer, and maybe even Reforged, but I doubt it. I'll try and stick with Divide and Conquer, so you get a little videos like that. And then there's a couple of other irons that I have in the fire related to Lord of the Rings and DAC that I've always wanted to do. And one of these is a sort of what-if scenario where you set up battles of really bizarre mixes of units to see how they fare against each other in just interesting and intriguing ways. And the other is something that I've wanted to do for a very long time. I've had the notes for the Fellowship for ages, is to do some sorts of comparison style videos where we talk about the key differences between the films and the books, because that is something that I personally actually find really quite interesting, and I'm sure there are others out there who would find that interesting as well. So rather than just talking through the book or talking through an aspect of the lore, instead we actually break down the films as how accurate is each individual, not individual scene, but how accurate are the films in general, and we sort of break them down into, I don't know, 5 or 6 parts per film and discuss them as they progress through, and that's something that I would like to explore as well. So I would really like to hone the channel, I think. The best metaphor I can think of is when if a sail on a ship goes down, and it's slowing down the whole ship and dragging it down, then you cut off that sail so the ship can keep sailing. And that is very much what I'm thinking here. My desire with YouTube is ebbed by the anxiety that I feel for the non-DAC or non-Lord of the Rings videos, and so I really want to refine it down to its core strength and build it from there. Basically, do what you're good at, and so that's what I am hoping to do. Now, if for some of you that's a deal breaker, then I do hope you have enjoyed up to this point, and I thank you for your support. I understand. But I doubt it. The core content of the channel and the core that keeps you all here is DAC and Lord of the Rings, which I've now said about 7 times in this video. But there we are. That's a bit of a channel update. So thank you very much to all of you for your ongoing support. I bloody love that word. And for your continuing support with the channel, and I hope you'll stick with me as we move into this new period. I appreciate there will be less videos, but they will be more related about what brought you here in the first place, and that's exactly what I want to do. Get back to what actually makes me want to do YouTube. which is a bad way of explaining it, but makes me want to continue on. So I'm just cutting away the chaff and sticking with the wheat, and I hope you can stick with me as we do that. But for now, and until we speak again, dear friends, Navair Naden Peremad Melonin, and farewell.